always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
We'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Cowboy defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this crew ever put... Showing the QB, they easily move into the top 5.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Ward now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Drops it to Blue, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Throwing now, Ward. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A 60-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 49-yard line.
Now Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. That is caught. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 20. That's good. For a Commanders first down.
Here's Daniels. It's complete to Brown, right side. to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll give this out the middle to Brown. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
And a Washington first down.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Slot man moves right.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be caught by Pickens. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
Makes it third and 2.
To throw, here's Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Ward. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They work now on second and 9.
4-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the Commanders' 31-yard line.
From the gun, Ward. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ramirez. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Okay, ready.
14. And the Cowboy first
Let's
down.
go. 76.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ready, roll. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ready.
To throw is Ward. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Ward. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Here we go.
5.
To throw is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Daniels. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Good yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards.
Viking 18.
1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Daniels. This is caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go. Check.
Cowboys.
They go again with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Ward. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. Take it in at the 22. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And the Washington offense heading out For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my old strength coach John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Daniels. And in front of the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
The slot man in motion right.
At the 47-yard line.
2nd and 6. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lane. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
Come on.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Check.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go. Johnny Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
The 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. It's past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. play here for Dallas. 44 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Cougar 19.
Again, it's Ward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ramirez. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to...
Touchdown, Cowboys! From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Right back to Brown. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Daniel's going to throw for it. To the right side and intercepted. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Excellent job on the keeper, 20 yards and a 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
28-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chase Brown, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 24, Cowboys 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit in the first and incompletion. Looks like another empty possession. Defensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll call it a punt, 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now here comes the Dallas defense as they work their way back onto the field. They are down on the scoreboard. They're just trying to keep the opposition now at bay.
Let's treat it a little bit like tennis. Hold serve. Don't give up anything. Win the point, so to speak, and move on from there.
Did you play tennis?
I actually did for a little while.
Were you getting good?
Wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the kids, they both lettered.
Your kids?
Exactly. Those kids, what are we talking about?
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's late. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McClure. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
19.
And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go. Broncos.
They will. Oh, no, he lost the football. That's and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This defense offense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And, you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Click your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this.